Today we will be creating a clay whistle. There's going to be 3 videos to this, doing each part one at a time. The first video is going to be how to make a hollow ball. The second will be to create the whistle. And the third will be to make the whistle into an animal or a person. Please refer to your assignment as you're doing these videos so you know what the requirements are. A clay whistle is simply an object, okay, that has, the way it's formed will end up whistling. Now you're not going to be able to see me blow in it, but I'm going to blow into this end, and it actually makes a whistle sound if you do everything correctly. The first step for this is to make the actual hollow ball, so the beginning part of it. What you're going to do is take no bigger than maybe a tennis ball, a little bit smaller than a tennis ball size of clay. And I want you to have, I have a canvas board underneath me. If you don't have a canvas board, put some kind of material. If you work directly onto the table, your clay is going to end up sticking to it. So I'm going to take my clay and I'm going to form it into a ball. So I'm just going to roll it until I get a nice round shape. Now the idea is to have the same shape, but to have it hollow on the inside. So I do that. I take my ball and I'm going to stick my thumb right in the middle of it. And from there, I'm going to spin it around a bit. Now I want all of the walls of my clay to be the same thickness. So I'm going to, it's called a pinch pot, but I actually am massaging it. I'm sort of pulling the clay from the bottom and I'm bringing it up over my thumb. Right. If I pinch it, it'll end up being really thin and inconsistent in thickness. So I'm actually, as I'm pulling it up, I'm sort of squeezing a little bit so it makes it a little bit thinner. And my goal is to probably have the wall of my ball, about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit thinner, or about the thickness of my pinky. So once I start getting it the thickness that I want to start pulling it towards the middle. So I'm just taking my fingers here and I'm pulling them over my thumb. So it starts to close in. I'll try to go a little bit slower. So what I'm doing is I want to, now I have my ball, it's hollow, I want to close this up. So I have to move the clay. So it's actually wet enough where I can sort of move it, and I'm going to go in a circle. And I'm sort of spinning it and pushing it as I go, and if you notice, the hole is starting to get smaller and smaller. And I'm going to keep doing this until it's completely closed up. Right, so there I have a hollow ball that is all the same thickness on the outside wall. It's completely sealed. Okay. And this only took me not even 3 minutes to complete. If I take a really long time, my clay is going to end up getting really dry and cracked. So I want to work rather quickly while the clay is still wet. Right, so step 1, a hollow ball.